It turns out Mark had orchestrated an elaborate surprise wedding for us without my knowledge.
No! And we're back. We're back with the Zeldas. I feel like I keep saying that. We're back this time. We're not back with the Zeldas. We're just back.
We're just back in general.
We're back with more Reddit. Am I the assholes? Because we don't have anything else to talk about until I talk to Gorko over there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go save. Oh shit! Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. Okay. Oh, shit. Did damage to my shit. Bitch! Anime moment. Sneak attack, bitch. Oh, you motherfucker!
Damn.
I know he was requesting for help, but my man, come on.
This is another one, bro. Okay. So I left my wallet in my best friend's car over the weekend. Every time we set a time to meet, she cancels, changes the time, or has an excuse as to why she can't meet for me to get my wallet. I offer to go to her house, but she's never home. So I told her I'm just going to have my debit card and all the other cards I have in my car wallet canceled and or reported as stolen. She flipped her shit and told me I'm a bitch and an asshole for doing that, and that shows how bad of a friend I am for not trusting her and how I'm bullying her by treating her like a theft and a criminal.
Wait. Run that back. So, he left his card in his friend's car, and out of response for doing so, he deactivated all his cards.
Yeah.
A natural human thing to do.
That is... Okay, so he left it in his friend's car, and it's been a while since he's been able to get it back. Like, every time that, like, they arrange to meet, he cancels, or, like, he adjusts the time.
Yeah, at that point, you're being sketchy. Like, even if you have no intentions, like... I don't know. Obviously, like, we're not getting her side of this, but it's like... I don't know about that one.
Nah, man, I think his friend is being wacko.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm gonna assume that it's been a while, like, we just gotta, like, pretend that this person, like, their wallet has been in this person's car for, like, a month or some shit, and they still haven't gotten it back. And you're like, bro, I'm just gonna deactivate them, because, like, what if something happens? I think that, like...
Even if she's not using it, what if she loses it too and someone takes it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk to Gorko over here. Good to see you, bud. Seems like you pop up everywhere. Though, I am one to talk. Anyway, bud, there is something I'm dying to tell you. It's the discovery of the century. The back of my throat is tickling from doing that voice. This is a sacred place known as the Temple of Time. I could not believe my eyes when I saw a human who lives on the legendary Isle of the Goddess. It wore clothes just like the ones written about in the ancient manuscripts, and it looked just like you, bud. It came with another person, and they entered the temple. I wanted to chase after them, but then there was an explosion all of a sudden, and the entrance. Well, you can see for yourself, bud. I do not think we are getting past this mess. I just wish we could find out what is happening on the other side. Yeah, me too. That's a little sketchy for me. Link is not happy about that one. But anyways.
Bro, I'm kind of agreeing with what people are saying here, though. Like, it is definitely shady that her friend, like, she refused, or, like, not refused, but, like, made it really inconvenient to get her stuff back.
Yeah. Even if she's not doing anything, that's still her fucking car. You motherfucker. Oh, you the motherfucker.
What?
The fucking thing just didn't let me get off.
Oh.
Let me off. You fuck. Because there's a goddess cube right there, and I'm trying to get to it.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to be doing it this way, but I'm gonna keep trying until I 100% know for a fact that I can't do it like this. You're just gonna have to accept. God damn, my aim is bad.
Alright. Am I the asshole for not getting my girlfriend any food?
Don't worry about me. You keep telling stories.
Preface. I was really tired from not sleeping the day prior. Me, male 29, and my GF, female 28, were laying in bed and I got a craving for ice cream. I told my GF and she mentioned that she was hungry, so we decided to go somewhere that served food and ice cream. We get in the car and the conversation goes a bit like this. Me. Where do you want to go? GF. You pick. I'm not picking. Me. Do you want Culver's or McDonald's? GF. Either is fine with me, but I'm not picking. At this point, we're pulling up by Culver, so I decided to just pull in and was a bit frustrated from the lack of sleep and now her not having any input. Me. Do you want to go through the drive-thru or eat inside? GF. I am not picking. Can you please pick one? GF. No, I'm not picking. Me. Pick inside or outside. Pick inside, outside, or I'll just drive back home.
Oh my god.
GF.
No, I'm looking
I'm
at the
drive back
tutorial.
home. Me. Okay. So I ended up driving home when we arrived. She left to her house. We don't currently live together because she was upset that I drove back home without any food.
Oh
She
my
claims
god,
I
I'm stupid.
threatened-
Hold on. Watch this shit. Watch what I could have done this entire time.
What?
Such a fucking idiot. Maybe I am Aaron ego. You know, I'm giving up on that sentence. I'm giving up on that sentence. Clearly, I didn't want to say it because if I did, I wouldn't have stuttered.
Mhm.
Such an unrealistic standard. Don't actually. That's a joke. But anyways, back to the bitch not picking shit.
Oh man. Did you hear all of it?
Oh, they drove home and that's...
Yeah, they drove home and she was upset that they drove home and she claims I threatened her to make a decision because I said we could go home if she didn't choose between eating inside or drive-thru. Am I the asshole for going back home? I think, like...
I don't know if going home was the best decision, but at the same time, I don't think you're an asshole for it.
I mean, not a great move. If somebody did that to me, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. But at the same time, stop being an indecisive bitch. Please. Like, unless there's some, like, something here that I'm missing, or that we're missing, which I don't think that there is. Like, come on. As an indecisive person, myself. Fucking bitch. I love the music in this fucking area so much. I love how industrial it is. So that leads me back over there.
Okay.
I don't want to go. I want to go over here.
We got another doozy right now, okay?
Oh, another doozy?
Okay. Okay, so she's 32 years old, female brother, 28-year-old male, just proposed to his girlfriend, 22F, of 6 months. They're getting married after 6 months? Damn!
I mean, I don't judge, but at the same time, I'm judging.
They set the date for the date that they met, which is December 13th, and it will be 5 to 6 that night. I have 2 problems with this. Number 1, I live 3 hours away, and I'm a teacher. I get 1 personal day a year. Not only is there wedding smack in the middle of my finals for my district, it would require me to use all of my personal PTO to attend due to the travel time involved. I would have to split it between the 13th and the 14th. My family is demanding that I come, but I don't think it's fair to demand that I give up on my one thing for my brother, and I will tell you why. Give up my one... Okay. My boyfriend of 3 years bought a house when we met. Changed factory jobs last year to one with a more supportive work environment with more opportunities for advancement. However, his company is currently experiencing an unexpected slow season due to the economy, and there is not enough work for everyone at the moment. He barely makes enough money to cover expenses, and this has been the case for a few months. I am moving in with him over the summer to help with bills going forward and have been giving him whatever money I can spare. I was hopeful for an engagement ring and/or wedding for next year, but some other financial setbacks associated with homeownership, new gutters, having to replace appliances that don't work, etc., have almost completely diminished those hopes. Now, my brother.
Hold on, Phi. Sorry.
Master Springle, I have information to report. I can confirm that you will not be consumed by the zinc sand in this current position. I suggest verifying your location on the map. Reading indicates that there is a submerged path beneath the zinc sand. It is possible to walk along a route above this path without submerging completely into the zinc sand.
Cool.
Simulations suggest that placing beacons to mark a safe route along these paths before proceeding would significantly reduce risk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I recommend placing multiple beacons.
I mean, I love that I can place multiple beacons now, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
But yes, continue.
Now to my brother. My brother has, in the 3 weeks since proposing, been repeatedly rude to me about his engagement. He makes remarks about me being a spinster, how he could get someone to marry him in 6 months when I can't get someone to commit in 3 years, and this makes him a
Damn!
How am I too
fucking dickhead?
Okay, how I am too mentally ill to be a good spouse. I have ADHD and depression. I am not successful like my brother is, so why would anyone marry me, etc. Meanwhile, he and our own parents are telling me that I have obligations for their wedding. I was a florist for a few years, so I need to make the centerpieces and the bouquets free of charge. I have run a small business as making custom jewelry for 15 years, so I have to make the jewelry for the bridal party. I have to be our elderly grandfather's chauffeur. I am expected to come early and set up. I am expected to stay late and clean up. I am expected to be a server and do dishes during the reception. I think I am well within my rights to demand some things change given my brother's attitude, namely the bullying regarding my marital status or lack thereof, and the demands they are placing on me when they could supposedly pick a day that few people could attend. I think they are demanding too much of me when they simply expect me to do things and won't even ask if I can make it all work. Since it's finals, I might not even be able to take it off in the first place. So, I think I know the answer, but I could use some insight. Would I be the asshole if I did not attend my brother's wedding?
No!
No!
100%. You're fine. Don't go.
Your brother's a dick. Like, legitimately an asshole for saying that.
Yeah.
The audacity. You know?
Although I will say, him calling her a spinstress is really funny.
Yeah. I mean, like...
Oh, god damn it, Phi. Stop needing to say shit. Anna's talking.
Ratings indicate the materials used to construct the generator are also present in this area. You can now use your dowsing ability to locate them.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's all that bitch had to say. Not worth.
Guess so. Yeah. The absolute audacity of these people to demand this much free labor, plus the cost of supplies, I'm sure, and then ask you to use your pay, that's what PTO is, folks, for this. Hell no. No is a full sentence, and I'd honestly shut off social media and my phone for a while, or have a Google Voice number for those folks I need to talk to. Boyfriend, friends, emergency calls, as it sounds like the flying monkeys will be out in force. Here's your permission to say no without guilt. Yeah, there's no way involving you in this wedding that will end favorably for you. Nothing will be enough, so just don't. Put yourself first. You and the life you share with your boyfriend. Yeah, goddamn. Oh, why does this feel like just a bunch of dickheads?
For real.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh.
Not the asshole. Several Reddit pearls come to mind. It's an invitation, not a summons. Don't set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. Plus, your brother is an asshole. Never reward bad behavior. That's true. That's very true.
You're a teacher. You're good at that.
Yeah. My favorite part is the bully brother accusing her of being unsuccessful, yet wanting to use her skills loaned over multiple careers to save having to pay someone else. God damn!
That's also a really good point that I did not recognize at all.
Yeah, you're unsuccessful. Like, you're unsuccessful and not as good as me, but here's a bunch of shit that I can't do that you can do. Bitch! What you mean?
What you mean by that?
Okay. How it's not even an invitation. They don't want OP as a guest. They want her there as unpaid labor.
That's also very true. Clearly seems like they don't give a shit about them, like, at all.
Yeah. They aren't asking anything. They are demanding you make a sacrifice so they don't have to. I say that if you don't go, you are not the asshole. You will not be the asshole. Meanwhile, here in our parents are how rude, condescending brother. Your rude, condescending brother and his minions. Oh, pardon me. Your parents can go pound sand. You should make it clear immediately that I am not available to be an unpaid, unappreciated servant for this wedding. That's... yeah. The balls on her brother to, like, expect all of this shit from her. After, like, being such a dickhead. Like, if he's kissing ass at least...
yeah.
It'd still be a shitty thing to ask of someone. But it'd be covered with sugar rather than shit.
Yeah. It's such a good phrase. Sugar rather than shit. Blow up. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't like how long it takes for the bombs to blow up in this game. Oh, dig. Oh, it's just hearts.
Not the asshole. I was like, nah, until the mean remarks. But even that could be chalked up to siblings' misplaced jokes that hurt. The workload they gave you is insane. And let's say your whole family is equally involved, and that's even normalized. What really put the nail in the coffin for me is serving and cleaning during the reception. He basically doesn't care if you celebrate with them so much as you do the work for them. It really hurts. The practical limitations are a great and simple explanation they share. They can share.
Honestly, that didn't cross my mind either. Because, fun fact for all the people at home, I'm like dual braining here, so I'm playing the game and listening and perceiving what Anna's saying.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it is like I'm just perceiving the key points here.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, they've really said, "Oh yeah, no, you can't be there during the actual thing. We just need you to serve food, you fucking bitch." Like, you paying?
That's a big loss.
Like, I get wanting, like, I'm not agreeing with these people, by the way. I get wanting your family to do some things so you don't have to spend a lot of expenses on a wedding, because goddamn, them shits are expensive. But come on.
Yeah. Alright, here's a good one.
Maybe if you can't afford a wedding, don't get married.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're expensive, and like, you know, if you want all of this stuff, you have to be able to pay for it yourself. Or you just don't have as big a ceremony. It's that fucking simple.
Or you just don't get married, again.
I was gonna say, they dated for 6 months. I seriously doubt that they're gonna
That was 6 months to get your bread up. Come on now.
Bro.
I don't know their situation. Their lives might be shit. I don't know.
Last week, I, 30 female, was invited to a supposedly fancy party by my longtime boyfriend, Mark, 32. We had been dating for 5 years, and while we had discussed marriage before, there was no immediate plans for a wedding. Excited about the event, I dressed up in my best attire and arrived at the designated venue. As I entered the grand hall, I was completely taken aback to see all of our family, friends, and acquaintances gathered eagerly waiting. It turns out Mark had orchestrated an elaborate surprise wedding for us without my knowledge.
No!
What?
That sounds illegal. Honestly.
Whoa! Everyone erupted into applause as I stood there, shocked and overwhelmed. I just felt a mix of emotions. While I love Mark and had dreamed of our future together, the idea of getting married without any prior discussion or consent felt like a breach of trust. So, I pulled Mark aside and tried to express my concerns and reservations about a surprise wedding. I explained that I wanted to say in the planning process, to be a part of the decision making and to have the chance to prepare mentally and emotionally for such a significant milestone in our lives. However, Mark dismissed my concerns, saying that he thought it would be a romantic gesture and that I would be thrilled. In that moment, I faced a difficult choice to go along with the surprise wedding, putting a smile on my face despite being unsettled, or stand up with my autonomy and voice and my true feelings.
The second one.
Okay, yeah. I ultimately made the decision not to proceed with the surprise wedding, much to the disappointment and confusion of our guests. Now, I find myself at odds with Mark, our families, and even some of our friends who believed I overreacted and spoiled a beautiful moment. However, I firmly believe that a marriage should be a joint decision, with open communication and shared expectations. Everyone's excuse for this is that I've always talked about marrying Mark. And again, the problem isn't marrying him. The problem is not having any say in my wedding. Mark thought I'd appreciate it because I always spoke about how stressful planning a wedding must be. Yes, I think it's stressful, but I'd still like planning one. After this whole ordeal, everyone asked if Mark and I were ending things, to which I replied no. I empathized with them.
Honestly, I would have said yes.
Okay. I emphasized towards them and Mark that I still wanted to marry him, and most feel like this is making me more of an asshole since I just wasted a perfectly fine wedding. So, am I the asshole for refusing to attend my own surprise wedding, even though it was intended as a romantic gesture?
No! It's clear from his actions that he doesn't give a fuck about your consent, which is fucked up.
No, hold on. Edit. I previously omitted this from my post because of the subreddit's word count guidelines. I love surprises. It's a thing that everyone has known me to love. Mark, knowing that, the fact that I wanted to marry him and said wedding planning was stressful, thought a surprise wedding would be perfect. A surprise engagement is bland, because it would always be a surprise but not a wedding. Well, he threw this wedding for the surprise, but explained how in a couple of days we could do a courthouse wedding to make it legal. This was only his way to surprise me. I love spontaneity, but legal marriage or not, I wanted a say in my wedding. To choose the perfect date, to choose my bridesmaids, to pick up my cake. Again, due to these thoughts, everyone thinks I'm the asshole because I could have went along with the party and redo a legal wedding. But again, I felt blindsided and confused, so I left.
Honestly, okay, now that we know that he wasn't actually being like, yeah, marriage, right in that moment, then like, I'm less angry about it, but still, you don't fucking do that. Like, maybe I'm overreacting, I don't fucking know, but like, god damn, I don't know why that's making me so mad, like, genuinely mad.
Okay, so for me, it wasn't just Mark being an asshole. He could have had genuinely good intentions, just a bad way of putting them into action.
Yeah.
But not one of the family and friends actually put themselves in the OP's shoes and didn't thought that what the fuck? And didn't thought that OP might wanted to have a word on the day. We speak English here. Which is supposed to be one of the best and most important moments of her life. I honestly don't understand the logic of some people. Okay. So, he hadn't even proposed yet.
Yeah. It's just, like, again, now knowing that it was meant to be, like, just a romantic, like, fun little, oh, it's a surprise wedding. But, like, he wasn't actually serious about getting married in that moment. Then I'm less, like, again, I'm less pissed about it. But it's like, even then, you don't just do that. Like, fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, you don't just do that.
Oh, this is another fun one. Clearly he added 2 + 2 and got 5, missing the very important variable of personal autonomy. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, it kind of feels like he, like, checked the marks, like he was considering what she liked, but didn't consider that she, like, might want to have a say in her wedding. Like, I don't even think that it's like, oh, she should have communicated that. That feels like it goes without fucking saying.
Yeah, no. A normal human being can recognize
Like,
that
if
maybe.
you're getting married. It's two people. You both have a say in the decision in like what happens and what you do.
Nah, not in this case. Nope.
Bro.
Bro said, nah, you're marrying me.
For real.
Also, did I accidentally say bra?
I didn't even hear that.
I feel like I did. Also, it's the end of the episode. And motherfuckers just be doing shit, huh?
For real.